Welcome to today's Explainer. We're about to unlock the ultimate writer's toolkit, adjectives. Whether you're trying to make your writing really pop or just want to understand the nuts and bolts of the English language, you are in the exact right place. We're going to see how just a few simple descriptive words can completely transform the way we communicate.
So here is our roadmap for today's Explainer. 1. The power of adjectives. 2. The adjective toolkit. 3. Upgrading words with degrees. 4. The hidden rule of order. And 5. Identifying adjectives in action. Let's get right into it.
Section 1. The power of adjectives.
Let's just dive right in and ask, why do we even need these words? Well, take a super basic sentence like, I saw a dog. I mean, it's grammatically correct, sure, but it's kind of dull, right? Now, picture this instead. I saw a small brown dog. See how adding just two simple words totally changes the image popping into your head? Without adjectives, our writing falls completely flat. But with them, everything becomes clearer, highly descriptive, and way more interesting. Basically, an adjective's main job is to answer specific questions about our nouns or pronouns. As a quick refresher, a noun is a person, place, or thing. An adjective literally attaches itself to that noun to give us more juicy details, like its quality, its quantity, or who owns it. If you're ever stuck wondering, hey, is this word an adjective? Just ask yourself if it answers questions like, what kind? Which one? How many? How much? Or whose? Like in the phrase beautiful flower, the word beautiful directly answers the question, what kind of flower?
Section 2. The adjective toolkit.
All right, let's crack open this grammar toolkit. Believe it or not, there are actually 11 major types of adjectives available to us. We're going to do a rapid fire round here, so stick with me. First up, descriptive adjectives. These are your absolute bread and butter. They tell us about the quality of something, like a beautiful dress or an honest boy. Next, quantitative adjectives. These tell us how much and are usually for things you literally can't count. Think some patience or little water. Then we've got numeral adjectives for exact numbers or order, like 5 students or first prize. And wrapping up this batch, demonstrative adjectives. These point directly to specific nouns like this or these for things nearby, and that or those for things far away. Moving right along through the toolkit, we have possessive adjectives. Just like it sounds, they show ownership. My bag, their school. Remember, these always sit right in front of the noun. Next up, interrogative adjectives. These are the question askers, like which subject or whose notebook. Then there are distributive adjectives, singling out members of a group, words like each, every, or either. And hey, pay close attention to this next one, proper adjectives. Just like proper nouns, these come from proper names and absolutely must begin with a capital letter. Think Indian food, Kannada literature, or Victorian architecture. Okay, to wrap up all 11 types, let's look at compound adjectives. These are actually super fun. They're 2 or more words teaming up to act as a single adjective, usually with a hyphen, like a well-known actor or a blue-eyed puppy. 10th on the list, emphasizing adjectives. They do exactly what they say on the tin, adding emphasis, like I saw it with my own eyes. Finally, articles. Now, to be totally precise, modern grammar actually classifies a, an, and the as determiners. But traditionally, we keep them right here in the adjective toolkit because their whole job is to introduce nouns.
Section 3. Upgrading words. Degrees.
So, here's a real game changer. We don't just use adjectives exactly as they appear in the dictionary. We can actually upgrade them. There are 3 degrees here. First is the positive degree. No comparing, just stating a fact. Like, Rahul is tall. Easy. Second is the comparative degree, used when we're comparing exactly 2 things. We usually just slap an ER on the end, making it taller, or we add the word more, like more beautiful. So Rahul is taller than Aman. And the third degree is the superlative for comparing 3 or more things. We use est or most, making it Rahul is the tallest boy in the class. Oh, and watch out for those irregular ones. The word good doesn't become gooder. Actually, scratch that. Gooder isn't even a word. It completely transforms into better and best. Section 4. The hidden rule of order. All right, we've reached my absolute favorite part. Have you ever wondered why we naturally say the big red dog instead of the red big dog? Seriously, think about it. Well, it turns out there's this hidden rule native English speakers use completely subconsciously called the royal order of adjectives. If you have multiple adjectives describing the exact same noun, they have to follow a strict sequence or it just sounds completely wrong to the ear. The stack goes exactly like this: opinion, size, age, shape, color, origin, material, purpose, and finally the noun itself.
Let's look at this brilliantly illustrated in one mega example. Check out this sentence. A beautiful, small, old, round, red, Indian wooden dining table. Beautiful is opinion, small is size, old is age, round is shape, red is color, Indian is origin, wooden is material, dining is the purpose, and table is our noun. Seriously, try reading it out of order right now. A wooden, red, small, dining, beautiful table. You hear that? It's instantly confusing. Nailing this hidden order is a massive step in leveling up your descriptive writing.
Section 5. Identifying adjectives in action. Okay, you've seen the tools, so let's put your observation skills to the test and spot these adjectives out in the wild. If you ever hit a wall, just run through this 7-question mental checklist. Does the word describe a noun? Does it tell you how many or how much? Does it show ownership? Does it point to a noun? Does it ask a question? Or does it compare things? If you answer yes to literally any of those, boom, you've likely found your adjective.
Let's do a quick practice exercise right now. Listen to this question. Which subject do you enjoy most? Focus right in on the word which. Out of our 11-part toolkit, what type of adjective is that?
Well, if you guessed interrogative adjective, you hit the nail right on the head, because the word which is parked directly next to the noun subject to ask a direct question. It's acting as an interrogative adjective. Awesome job.
Let's try one more quick test, just to see if you remember how to upgrade our words. How about this sentence? She is taller than her sister. What type or degree of adjective is the word taller? And the answer is comparative degree. We know this for sure because that ER ending is exactly the tool we use when comparing exactly two people or things. In this case, she and her sister. If we were talking about her compared to the whole family, we would have gone full superlative and used tallest.
Okay, let's wrap this up with a quick mind map of our key takeaways. Adjectives are the absolute powerhouses that modify nouns and pronouns. We've got 11 distinct types in our toolkit, from descriptive all the way to articles. We can upgrade them using the 3 degrees of comparison: positive, comparative, and superlative. And maybe the coolest part, they follow a standard royal order: opinion, size, age, shape, color, origin, and so on. Before we sign off, I'm leaving you with a provocative thought and a homework challenge. Now that you know the secret royal order of adjectives: opinion, size, age, shape, color, origin, material, purpose, can you write a single sentence using exactly 5 different adjectives in that strict sequence? Give it a shot, test the hidden rule yourself, and see what kind of wild, incredible descriptions you can build. Thanks for hanging out with me for this explainer, and happy writing.